Hi, my name's Sally Trotman. I work with Astrology, Numerology and the Tarot as tools for personal development, helping you to make empowered choices in your life. So I want you to think for a moment, is there an area of your life which you are finding challenging? Is there an area that you're finding quite difficult? Maybe it's your career, maybe it's your health, maybe it's your romantic life, maybe it's your home. Just consider for a moment that area of challenge, and as you listen to the forecast, just listen to that guidance, and hopefully by the end of this forecast you're going to be a little bit clearer about how you can move forward with courage, because this month we have a lot of Sagittarius energy. So looking at the month of December, the sun is in the sign of Sagittarius until the 21st of December. Mercury and Venus are in Sagittarius for the first 10 days of this month, and we've got a full moon in the sign of Gemini on the 8th of December, which is it's a light energy. Full moon in Gemini is very light, but there's a bit of weight and depth to this full moon because it's on the 8th of December, and 8 is about power, strength and abundance. And having to empower yourself, perhaps having to stand firm on your beliefs, having to stand up for yourself, having to take empowered action in some area of your life. So I feel the first 10 days of this month are going to be quite intense in terms of being brave and bold and maybe doing something that you've been putting off all year. And then once we get past that full moon energy, we're going to move, Venus and Mercury are going to move into the sign of Capricorn, which is a grounded, earthy, practical sign. If you know any Capricorns, they are very good at giving you practical advice. And this is a great time to look at a practical plan for next year. So this whole month, really, whole of December is about reflection in lots of ways. So Mars, planet of action and energy, is retrograde, moving backwards. It has been for a couple of months. So you might have found that there's been a few little hiccups, challenges. A lot of people are saying to me, oh, this Mars retrograde, when's it going to move? So Mars moves forward on the 12th of January. So let's embrace the energy of this retrograde by reflecting on the year. What has worked for you? What has flowed? What have you been passionate about? What have you loved? What have you really enjoyed? And what do you really want to let go of? What has been a bit of a drain, hasn't been fun, has been too challenging? What do you need to let go of? And it's also a time that we need to focus on having faith, because there are lots of things going on at the moment that can challenge our positive energy. So it's really important for you to think positively, to focus on what you want, not your fears. Do not focus on your fears. If you find yourself worrying, allow yourself 3 seconds, then let it go and get the focus back on what it is that you want to create more of in your life. So, of course, we're coming up to Christmas, which is always a very sociable time, and, you know, lots of things going on. So we're really feeling that positive, fiery Sagittarius energy. The Gemini full moon is bringing people together, helping people to connect. So there might be some new connections for you as well. And then as we move towards Christmas, on the 23rd of December, we have the new moon in Capricorn. So this is the last new moon of the year. And it's all about being focused and firm and grounded. So if you have not been feeling grounded in your life, perhaps things have been up in the air, perhaps there's been a lot of change for you this year, this new moon in Capricorn is going to help you to feel a bit more grounded and settled in your life, which is great. So that's a great energy, I think, to finish the year on. And then on Christmas Day, the moon's in Aquarius. So that is actually a lovely moon sign. Aquarius is all about humanitarianism. What can you give back on Christmas Day? It's about being part of a group. So perhaps if you're joining with others, what can you give to that group? What can you bring, whether it's within your family or community or your friends or worldwide? What can you give on Christmas Day? Because Aquarius is so much about giving. It's so much about that humanitarian energy. And then as we move towards the end of the year, we have got Mercury moving retrograde on the 29th of December. Mercury retrograde does get really bad press and it can be a bit challenging, But I would say just make sure you get certain things sorted out before the end of the year, especially practical things like tax returns. Anything practical or financial needs to be sorted out by the end of the year. Otherwise, there might not be a good flow as you go into the new year with trying to get practical things like that done. So this month, I think the key words are faith, focus, and optimism. And they are very Sagittarian words. You know, I just feel like that the Archer is helping us all to have a really positive end to the year. And I just want to take a tarot card. These are my oldest deck of tarot. So I'm going to take a tarot and I'm just going to give them a shuffle. And I'm just going to have a look and see which card is going to pop out. And I've just thought to myself as well, so December is the 12th month of the year. 12 is a Pisces energy, so it's about endings and change and letting go of limiting beliefs or anything from your past that might be holding you back. 12, 1 + 2 is 3, is all about creativity. So get creative this month. This is a great time to get creative, you know, going on the stage, writing, drawing, painting, cooking. It is a really great month to really connect into that lovely creative energy. So this card is looking at me and that's really interesting. It's actually the Hanged Man, which is number 12. So this is the energy for December. So the Hanged Man is about being patient. It's about letting things unfold at their own pace. It's about waiting. But although he might feel like he's a little bit stuck, we're not stuck. We are just waiting for the right time, waiting for that change. And being patient and accepting in that waiting as well. And with the number 12, it is actually a very powerful number. 1 is the energy of the sun, 2 is the energy of the moon. So we've got that fiery, masculine number 1 energy helping you to get things done. We've got the number 2, which is a gentle feminine energy helping you to reflect, to meditate, to walk, to go within, to reflect on your year, you know, how your year has been, and what it is that you need to heal, perhaps, you know, use that time around the solstice, the 21st, 22nd of December, the darkest point of the year for us in the Northern Hemisphere, a wonderful time to go within and to connect to yourself, to your truth, and to really listen to your inner guidance. So day by day, listen to that inner guidance. What is your intuition taking you towards? Because I always feel that with the Hanged Man. He's not running around taking loads of action. He's just being still and waiting for the right moment. So I hope that forecast has been helpful and I will look forward to speaking to you again in the new year. Thank you for watching.